I'm Tamarin Norwood, and this is my book, The Song of the Whole Wide World. Now 5 months into pregnancy, we could see without ambiguity that Gabriel would not survive his brief cresting into the light of the world. But by night, the clarity of day was shot through with possibility. In these months, the nights were long and wakeful and dark and full of invention. My body was the whole of his world, I thought, so surely I had within me the means to save him. I would do anything. In the dark, my mind turned over and over the same dilemma, searching for a way out. As long as he did not surface, he was safe, I thought, like a kind of fish who would drown in air. I imagine his developing lungs like gills, systems of paper-thin folds held apart by water that flows between them, and so delicate they would collapse if brought up into the world. It's as dangerous for a fish to rise to the surface as it is for a person to dive beneath it, and the effort not less great. Here was a possibility. If the effort and the threat was alike for him and me, then I could reverse it and take on the effort myself. I could learn to dive, to open my eyes and hold my breath under water, and when he was born he would never need to try his lungs, only his gills, and we could dwell together. I knew he could swim. I'd seen it in the first of his ultrasound scans, when the grainy dark smudge in his abdomen was yet to be real, and all was still well. I heard a radio report around this time of train carriages at the ends of their lives, fell to the sea floor, where they became new reefs, their welted metal walls coralline and pink and suckled by the gaping mouths of fish, doors and windows wide to the boneless squid that dart and hide, and I thought there we could live. I could swim down and down and down, never come up, and there you would be, and there you would be safe. On sleepless nights, I sent out thoughts like these to probe the furthest depths of hope, of poetry, of science. Emergency beacons that one by one returned without news. Whatever outbound route they took, there was only one way back, to me, my baby, as close and distant as it was possible to be. He doesn't have gills, he has lungs. All the oxygen in his blood is from my breath. The fluid in my womb is gone, and I have a living son who needs me on dry land. These nights revealed me to myself as two distinct terrains. Inside, in the dark, rosy and rounded, warm and safe, a pool, an underground lake, and this was where he lived, hemmed all around by the impenetrable bank that is the surface of me, and this was where I lived. I'd never so keenly felt that I live on the surface of myself, that my body is shaped to meet what is outside itself and not within. How ill-judged it seemed, that my arms, my mouth, my eyes should be out here with me. How poorly planned, when there is such fullness, such lively richness, such possibility within.